Randy Roedema was, is, and will always be a bully with a badge.
14 months in jail for Randy Roedema, the former Aurora police officer who brutalized Elijah McClain and ignored his pleas for help.
The sentence comes nearly 4.5 years after Elijah died at the hands of police and paramedics while simply walking home unarmed. Elijah's mom, Shanine, says she waited 4.5 years for a predictably lenient and disappointing outcome.
I cannot imagine the agony they must feel on a day-to-day basis. I know that I would be devastated if I lost any of my children, and I hate that the McClain family has to go through this.
The first and last words this court would hear from convicted felon Randy Roedema, a regretful plea to an unreceptive audience.
Randy heard my son cry and beg for his life. Randy heard my son's body parts shift under the weight of Randy's torturous tactics. Randy knew he was wrong, but continued to operate as a barbarian instead of a peace officer.
Judge Mark Warner listened for more than 90 minutes to supporters of Roedema and from Elijah McClain's mother, Shanine, before handing down his sentence.
My son will never be a dad, an uncle, or a grandfather. Randy Roedema stole my son's life. All the belated apologies in the world cannot remove my son's blood from Randy's hands. Prison is the only accountable justice that Randy Roedema deserves.
The judge agreed, handing down 14 months in jail for the charge of third-degree assault, 90 days served concurrently, and 4 years probation for criminally negligent homicide.
I'm glad it's over with. I'm glad they know that they are despicable human beings, and the world sees them as that. No matter how many apologies, no matter how many decorations he received, he still murdered my son that night, and he was a bully with his badge on.
Since there was no argument for special aggravating circumstances, the most the judge could have given Roedema was 3 years, and at the least, probation. The latter is what Shanine had prepared for.
I mean, it was nice to hear the judge acknowledge that Roedema had done wrong, acknowledge that Elijah didn't deserve to be handcuffed, beat up, and murdered. All that was great to hear, but when it comes down to the laws, his hands are tied. He can only do so much within the realms of what's already there.
After Roedema's short sentence, he will go home with a felony record and the inability to ever be a police officer again. But he will go home.
He will always be the villain, and Elijah will always be the hero.
Roedema has until March 22nd to report to county jail. He is eligible for work release. Roedema's attorneys told the judge today they plan to appeal the conviction and the sentence.